Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Rodali. Now the headlines first. Union Finance Minister presents interim budget for 2024 and 25 in Parliament. 3 major railway corridors announced. Meghalaya Chief Minister launches waste collection e-vehicles in Reebhoi district under Swachh Bharat mission. Assam Chief Minister attends Bhumi Pujan program of historical Ronghor beautification project in Sibsagar. Boost to sports infrastructure in Arunachal Pradesh. Several projects inaugurated in rowing. And Meghalaya football team clinch gold in Khelo India Youth Games. Chief Minister Sangma congratulates the champions. Starting with national news first, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today presented the interim budget for 2024 and 25 in Parliament. There is no proposal to make any changes in direct and indirect taxes rates. The Finance Minister said it has been decided to retain the same tax rates and for direct and indirect taxes, including import duties. Further, a provision of 75,000 crore rupees as 50-year interest-free loan is proposed this year to support reforms by state governments. She also announced 3 major economic railway corridor programs to be implemented under PM Gati Shakti.
Reforms in the states for Vikasit Bharat. Many growth and development enabling reforms are needed in the states for realizing the vision of Vikasit Bharat. A provision of 75,000 crore rupees as 50-year interest-free loan is proposed this year to support those milestone-linked reforms by the state governments. Societal changes. The government will form a high-powered committee for an extensive consideration of the challenges arising from fast population growth and demographic changes. The committee will be mandated to make recommendations for addressing these challenges comprehensively in relation to the goal of Vikasit Bharat. Railways. 3 major economic railway corridor programs will be implemented. These are Energy, Mineral and Cement Corridor, number 2, Port Connectivity Corridors, and number 3, High Traffic Density Corridors. The projects have been identified under the PM Gati Shakti for enabling multimodal connectivity. They will improve logistics efficiency and reduce cost. The resultant decongestion of the high traffic corridors will also help in improving operations of passenger trains, resulting in safety and higher travel speed for passengers. Together with dedicated freight corridors, these 3 economic corridor programs will accelerate our GDP growth and reduce logistic costs. 40,000 normal rail bogies will be converted to Vande Bharat standards to enhance safety, convenience and comfort of passengers.
Later in the day, briefing media in New Delhi, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the government is not only aligning with the fiscal consolidation path laid down earlier, but it is also bettering it. The minister said the budget speaks on governance, that the government has delivered on development, better managed economy with correct intentions, correct policies and correct decisions.
You get the numbers, you see it and so on. But I want to bring in this dimension that governance, development and performance. On all these 3 heads, I'd like to say what actually we have achieved. because that forms the backdrop. So on governance, this budget speaks from a position where we have delivered on development, we better manage the economy with correct intentions, correct policies. Northeast will get the attention that they've been getting all the while. They will still continue to get it, and they will be on the top of our priority.
Reacting to the budget presented today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it is not merely an interim budget but an inclusive and innovative budget. He asserted that this budget will empower all pillars of developed India, the youth, poor, women and farmers. He further added that this budget carries the guarantee of strengthening the foundation of Viksit Bharat by 2047.
भारत के चार स्तंभ युवा, गरीब, महिला और किसान सभी को एम्पावर करेगा। निर्मला जी का ये बजट देश के भविष्य के निर्माण का बजट है। इस बजट में 2047 के विकसित भारत की नींव को मजबूत करने की गारंटी है।
Moving on to news from Northeast, in Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today launched and handed over the first batch of waste collection e-vehicles to community members of various blocks in the state. During this initiative undertaken at Lumdait Kla village in Ribhoi district, the Chief Minister said this is a step to ensure a Swachh Meghalaya. He added that the waste collection e-vehicles are not only good for environment, but it can tackle waste and pollution as well. In an ambitious initiative to renovate and enhance the iconic Ronghor in Sivsagar, which is a significant symbol of the Ahom dynasty's architectural heritage, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today attended the Banpi and Bhumi Pujan program of Ronghor Beautification Project in Sivsagar. This project is not only aimed at giving the Ronghor a facelift, but also at projecting it onto the world tourism map.
আজি আমি ৰংঘৰৰ সৌন্দৰ্য বৰ্ধন প্ৰকল্পৰ ভূমি পূজন কৰিলোঁ। প্ৰায় 140 কোটি টকা খৰচ কৰি ৰংঘৰৰ সৌন্দৰ্য বৰ্ধনৰ কাম আমি আৰম্ভ কৰিম, যি আমি নতুনকৈ।
In line with ensuring all-inclusive development for the people of Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today dedicated several projects to the people at Rowing. Aiming to boost the sports infrastructure in the area, Khandu inaugurated projects which includes Khelo India Multipurpose Indoor Hall, Climbing Wall, Whitewater Rafting Training Centre, among others. Deputy Chief Minister Chauna May, MLAs Gum Tayeng, Purpa Sering and other senior officials were also present on the occasion. The valedictory session of the Triennial 8 International Conference and Gathering of Elders organized by the International Center for Cultural Studies culminated on Wednesday. Addressing the session, RSS General Secretary Dattatreya Hozabale said prosperity should not happen at the cost of exploitation of Mother Earth. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu, Deputy Chief Minister Chauna May, among other dignitaries were also present on the occasion.
आज यहाँ पे जो 8 इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस है जो ICCS के द्वारा से ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया है। ये पहली बार है कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को नॉर्थ ईस्ट में होस्ट किया गया और यहाँ डिब्रूगढ़ में ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया। तो कुल मिला के यहाँ पे 33 कंट्रीज़ के डेलीगेट्स यहाँ पे आए हैं और अराउंड 50 कम्युनिटीज़ का पूरे विश्व भर से यहाँ पे रिप्रेजेंटेशन हुआ है। इसका जो मेन जो थीम है, हर एक साल इस इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का जो थीम अलग अलग होता है, तो इस बार का जो थीम है कि हर एक कम्युनिटीज़ का जो एज ओल्ड एंशिएंट ट्रेडिशंस के बीच में क्या सिमिलरिटीज़ है, क्या।
The Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh today had a constructive meeting with representatives of Naga People Organization Senapati at his secretariat. They deliberated on matters concerning implementation of various projects and initiatives under the government. The Chief Minister said their insights and concerns are invaluable and assured that they collectively strive for the welfare and progress of the people of the state. Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma was officially appointed as the President of Bharat Scout and Guides in Mizoram on Wednesday at the Chief Minister's Conference Hall. Further, Vanlal Lana, Minister of Education, and Langling Lova Humar, Minister of State for Sports and Youth Services, were named Vice Presidents. After the swearing-in ceremony, the Chief Minister acknowledged the global recognition and praise for the efforts of Scout and Guides. In sports news, Indian men's cricket team will take on England in the second test match at Visakhapatnam tomorrow. England has already gained a lead of 1-0 in the 5-match series, defeating host India by 28 runs in the first match played at Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad. In a remarkable achievement, the Meghalaya football team of under-18 category have brought in gold to the state at the Khelo India Youth Games 2024 hosted in Tamil Nadu. They defeated Punjab with a final score of 2-0 at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. The 2 goals were scored by Bandongbor Marbanyang under the coaching of Jeffrey Warlapi. The team has shown exceptional skills to secure the top position. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad Sangma, celebrated the victory under the Under-18 Football Championships of Khelo India Youth Games 2024 in his office today. He congratulated the players and their coaches and said even though their physical stature were no match to the players of Punjab, but they played remarkably well and skill and discipline and emerged as winners. In Mizoram, Sports Minister Langling Lova Humar presided over a crucial meeting on Wednesday at the Secretariat Conference Hall, Mineko, where the preparations for the upcoming Khelo India University 2024 event were discussed. The meeting, attended by various department officials, focused on the detailed planning required to successfully host the event in February. The Sports Minister also visited Shite Weng Sports Complex to take stock of the preparations. In other news, the Education Minister of Meghalaya, Rakam A. Sangma, informed that 3 common university entrance test centres will soon be set up in the state. Speaking to reporters, Sangma said he spoke to the DG of National Testing Agency, New Delhi, who informed that for the postgraduate course, 3 CUET centres, 1 for Tura and 2 in Shillong, will be set up.
For the students, they may open up more centres in the state based on the number of applicants of the hour.
To end the news, the main points once again. Union Finance Minister presents interim budget for 2024 and 25 in Parliament. 3 major railway corridors announced. Meghalaya Chief Minister launches waste collection e-vehicles in Ribhoi district under Swachh Bharat mission. Assam Chief Minister attends Bhumi Pujan program of historical Ronghor beautification project in Sibsagar. Boost to sports infrastructure in Arunachal Pradesh. Several projects inaugurated in Roing. And Meghalaya football team clinch gold in Khelo India Youth Games. Chief Minister Sangma congratulates the champions. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.